Hey everyone. So this is day 4 post-op. Um, Slept all right. Fell asleep at around 11:30ish maybe last night, and was able to sleep until about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it's about 6:30 right now, so I've been up since. But I'm doing okay. Um, Obviously, waking up in the morning, you don't always feel super awesome. So, I woke up at about a 4 out of 10 on the pain scale. It's roughly down to 3 right about now, but I pulled my heating pad back out, and I've got that on my lower back just to take away some of the pain because laying down and sleeping for even 4 or 5 hours makes your back and your legs stiffen up a fair bit. So it's one of those things where you have to get up and walk a bit again and just keep moving. But I've found that napping works better than trying to sleep like throughout the whole night. So I sleep when I have to sleep, to be honest, just so I can get enough sleep and not feel like crap when I wake up. So, yeah, naps and walking around as much as you can, just like around your house or whatever type thing. Nothing like crazy. Just keep moving. I don't think there's much else to say. Hope everybody has had a pretty decent week. It's Friday, and yeah, I'll update you a little bit later. Peace.
Hey all, Cohen here. So I figured I'd do a video outside today since it's so nice. So this video is just going to be a quick update. Um, Today is Monday, the 18th of April, and I am a week post-op today. So that's awesome. I have made a list of things that I thought of that maybe if you are heading in to get your histo soon, then you might want to collect some of these things so that you can be prepared. So you don't have to run out and grab stuff. I know that even with trying to be a little bit prepared, I had to run out and grab some extra stuff. Well, my wife had to run out, and my buddy ran out this weekend for me as well too to grab some stuff. So just be prepared that there's a good amount of discomfort and you're not really going to want to go far. So like that walk to the store that's just down the street might not be as comfortable as you'd like it to be or think it might be. So some of these things will actually help alleviate that. So first off, I've talked about a lot of discomfort from being pumped full of gas due to having laparoscopic surgery. So two things that I can recommend for this. Gas relief pills. GasX, Beano, whatever it may be. I'll leave this list at the bottom. Also, I put a rough ballpark of what the price for each product is. So gas relief pills are definitely going to help you because that air just circulates throughout your body, and if you can't get it out, you will be so uncomfortable. It will make back pain. Along with taking these gas pills, being mobile, so just like walking around your house, I found doing like a couple walks around my living room and things like that, and just walking outside out front of my house and then coming back in type of thing was very helpful. So that moves a lot of the air around as well. Also, just gonna put it out there that for my top surgery, I was told to go get laxatives, and I did. I got Ducolax, and I had one left from my surgery, so I took it when I came home from my histo this time. And to be honest, I wish I went out and bought more because you have just had everything removed in your abdominal area. It's extremely difficult to go to the bathroom. Some anesthetics end up making you constipated, and with having that pain, it could definitely cause problems. And then you just end up sore, cranky, and in need of a good poo. So definitely get that. Juice and Gatorade was really awesome. For some reason, I just like loved apple juice right after surgery. So honestly, you'll drink more juice than you've drank in probably a long time. Have a heating pad for your lower back and upper back, when that air is stuck inside, it's really going to help. And the odd time putting it on your stomach or your thighs, because your legs will hurt from how they are positioned during surgery. So be prepared that you will have discomfort in your legs, and that's also the air that's trying to move around as well. Pillows are your best friend. For your car ride after surgery and for the next couple days if you're going to be in the car, I recommend to have a nice pillow, especially when you're sitting around the house and stuff like that. Have a really nice pillow. For myself, I took a husband or boyfriend pillow, which is one of those pillows that has the arms on the side. And when I buckled myself into the car, it was snug and secure but comfortable, and the ride home did not bother me in the slightest. Same for top surgery, used the same type of pillow, and I had no problems whatsoever. It was a really comfy ride, so definitely bring pillows with you. Make sure that the day of your surgery you have loose, comfy clothes. So be it your loosest rattiest track pants or pajama pants that you don't have to do up, because having to do something up and putting pressure on your stomach will be terrible. So make sure that it's very loose fitting. A hoodie, a zip up shirt or something like that that's baggy, or a loose t-shirt is preferable as well. Large band-aids. So they have those band-aids that have the gauze in the middle and it's the clear around it. That's what they used in the hospital to put over your incisions. So because you keep those band-aids on for about 5 days, I found that they kind of get gross looking, or they kind of start to come off. So they gave me some at the hospital, but just because I had 4 areas and then I had to change them, just more than I changed them when I left the hospital, they changed them, and then I changed them myself once, and then I had to change 1 or 2 again just because of where they were sitting, and like nothing was wrong with my incisions. It's just I wanted to make sure that that area was kept clean. So buying the big band-aids that have the gauze in the middle and it's clear around the outside is definitely way better than other band-aids. I find that the fabric or the plastic, also the plastic will come off quicker. The fabric ones will collect lint, and also the plastic and the fabric tend to be a lot more they have a lot more glue on them, but the clear ones do end up sticking better. But when you're taking them off, it's not as difficult. It doesn't hurt as bad, so definitely make sure that you get those. Those will be awesome. And then you have a bunch left over for your first aid kit. Make sure that things are at an accessible height. Reaching your arms up as much as you might not think it. I can do the dishes as long as they're not heavy, but I can't put them away. I can't reach certain shelves in my kitchen, so there's certain things that if you think you might be interested in them, or if you know like, hey, I'm going to need a glass, a bowl, and this today, then make sure that maybe somebody takes that down for you, or maybe before your surgery you put some things on a lower level so it's more accessible for you. Also, to go with that, make sure that you have help for about 24 to 48 hours after your surgery, because doing things on your own will not be enjoyable. Getting up, you kind of have to like lean to the side and roll a bit more versus just sitting straight up and going on your way. So for the first 24 to 48 hours, definitely recommend having somebody around just to help you out, keep you company, make sure you're doing okay. Also make sure that maybe, if you're lucky, you have somebody who can make you some snacks or pre-made meals, or if you have the time, make yourself some pre-made meals for about a week so that you have things ready to go and you're not eating crap food and you're not also starving because you can't cook anything. It isn't as like, you can make yourself a sandwich or whatever, but if you really want to eat food, I'd recommend making yourself some meals. Like I said before, walking will definitely move some of that air around. It'll help with the healing process. Don't overdo it, but just make sure that you do end up being mobile. Also, one of the last things I'm going to recommend, this might be a little triggering for some people. It's not like anything crazy, but when you have surgery and things have been removed and certain things have been taken out from certain areas, you end up having some bleeding. So, you end up bleeding from your front hole. Just going to say that because I don't want to trigger anybody. It's the end of the video and I don't want to end it on a bad note. But you do end up having some spotting for the first day or two. It was just like not really anything really bad. It wasn't even as bad as like back when I was getting my period. it wasn't even, it was like a quarter of what I was used to. So it wasn't bad at all. And then this last 4 or 5 days has been like just light spotting. So I would highly recommend that for the first 2 to 3 days at least, you can get Depends. And I'm talking about the ones that look like diapers. And I'm not joking, and you can make fun of me if you want, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. It is a lot easier than trying to wear your own underwear with like a pad or something in your pants. And the ones they give you are really bulky ones too. And honestly, when I got home and I put on that diaper, it was like the best thing ever. Honestly, if you buy a whole pack of those that come in like 10 or whatever, then just use those. Don't go buy pads, because the waistband on wearing pants, wearing underwear, and such is just a lot on your stomach. So, to be perfectly honest, these diapers are actually perfect. So, for like the first 3, 4 days, depending on what is going on with your body, I would highly recommend wearing those. And then maybe for the next couple days, if you still have some spotting, they also have men's pads by Depends or Tenor or something like that I bought, and they are black, so they're not like all girly and frilly and stuff, so that might make people who might feel a little bit dysphoric about that feel a little bit better. So those are two things that I can recommend that would be very, very helpful, very necessary, and hopefully would be least stressful with dysphoria. Just a couple things for like if your stomach's feeling messed up or whatever. Peppermint tea, ginger tea. My wife also made me this drink. It's just take 2 cups of milk, bring it to a boil, add a tablespoon of cardamom, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of fennel, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and then simmer that for about 3 to 5 minutes so that it has time to steep and whatnot, and then strain out all the seeds and everything that you just put in there. And then if you drink that, that actually calms your stomach a lot. So all this info, I know it's a little bit much, but I want to make sure that everybody has as much info as possible. So I'll let you guys go there. I'm doing pretty well. What I will do is quickly show you my scars so that you can see them, if you can. There's one there. That's my belly button. And that's, where is it? That's another one right there. And then just right there. So, yeah, like, and swelling's not too bad either. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy with it, and overall my experience has been a pretty awesome one. So I hope this helps everybody. I will list all the info below in the information description area. If anyone has any questions or comments, please comment below. And I hope that everybody has an awesome week. Happy Monday, all. Peace.